Today we will discuss about 10 all-time best cricket umpires in the world. The unsung heroes of cricket. Number 10 Nigel Llong. Llong officiated in his maiden first-class match in June 2000. The highlights of Llong's career so far include his appointment to the final of the 2004 Twenty20 Cup. His first ODI, which took place at Lord's, was between England and Sri Lanka in June 2006. Llong umpired his first Test match in January 2008, between New Zealand and Bangladesh at Dunedin. Llong was selected to be a reserve umpire for the 2007 Cricket World Cup, but was not called upon to officiate at any point in the tournament. In April 2019, he was named as one of the 16 umpires to stand in matches during the 2019 Cricket World Cup. Number 09 Tony Hill. Anthony Lloyd Hill, or simply Tony Hill to the cricket world, is a retired Kiwi umpire. Tony started his umpiring career in 1998 during an ODI game between New Zealand and Zimbabwe. The New Zealander made his debut in Test cricket in 2001 and his T20 debut in 2005. ICC often appointed Hill for matches away from New Zealand as a neutral umpire. He was appointed to the ICC elite panel of umpires in 2009. Despite entering the international umpiring without any first-class cricket experience, Hill finished his 15-year career with 64 tests, 139 ODIs, and 24 T20s. After his retirement in 2013, Hill worked as the New Zealand cricket umpire coach. Number 08 Rudi Koertsen. The South African is one of the only two umpires in the history of cricket to officiate 100 Test matches and 200 ODIs. Koertsen made his international debut in 1992 in both ODI and Tests during India's tour of South Africa. He also became the original member of the ICC elite panel of umpires on its foundation in 2002. Koertsen was also famous for his style of raising his index finger very slowly to adjudge the batsman out. The South African officiated some of the high-profile games during his career, including India vs Pakistan, the Ashes, World Cup semi-finals, and the Champions Trophy finals in 2004 and 2006. Koertsen has received ICC Bronze, Silver, and Golden Bales awards and is the only umpire to receive all three of them. He also became the first umpire to stand in 200 ODIs and eventually finished his career with 206, most by any umpire to the date. With 108 Tests and 14 T20s, Koertsen had one of the best umpiring careers without a doubt. Number 07 Dickie Bird. Harold Dennis Dickie Bird, arguably the best cricket umpire of all time. The Englishman was loved by everyone in the cricket world, fans, opponents, players, and experts during his 23-year umpiring career. Having to give up football due to an injury, Bird turned to cricket where he had a below-average career. The Englishman then turned to umpiring in 1970 and made his international debut in 1973. Bird officiated 66 Tests and 69 ODIs and managed to earn the respect of even some of the most hot-blooded players on the field with his humor. In his last game as an umpire in 1996, India and England formed a Guard of Honour for Dickie Bird. The Englishman has received both the Member of the Order of British Empire (MBE) in 1986 and the Officer of the Order of British Empire (OBE) in 2012. The statue of Bird raising his index finger has been erected near his place of birth in Barnsley. Number 06 Alim Dar, another household name amongst cricket fans and the only active umpire in this list. Alim Dar is a legend of the game ever before his retirement. The Pakistani umpire made his debut in 2000 and is still going strong after 19 years. The 54-year-old has officiated the finals of all three ICC tournaments, World Cup, Champions Trophy, and T20 World Cup. The member of ICC's elite panel, Alim Dar, was the one to break Simon Toffel's dominance over the Best Umpire award, winning the award in 2009, 2010, and 2011. He has also been awarded the President's Award for the Pride of Performance by the Government of Pakistan. Number 05 Srinivas Venkatragavan. Srinivas Venkatragavan will always be in the history books of Indian cricket as the captain of the first two Cricket World Cups. But if you dig a little deeper, Venkat, as he was commonly called, is also the only Indian umpire to make it to the ICC elite panel of umpires. Venkat made his debut in umpiring in 1993, 10 years after his retirement from international cricket. He made both his ODI and Test debuts officiating India vs England games during England's tour to India. A quality off-spinner during his playing time, Venkat carried his ability to make quick decisions in umpiring as well. At the end of his 11-year career in 2004, Venkat had officiated 79 Tests, 47 T20, and 78 ODIs. He was honored with Padma Shri by the Government of India in 2003, number 04 Simon Toffel. Although the award for the best umpire was named after David Shepherd of England, it was dominated by Simon Toffel of Australia. Since the award's inception in 2004, Toffel won 5 consecutive awards until 2008. The Australian started umpiring at just the age of 24, after having to give up on his cricketing career due to an injury. Toffel made his debut in 1999 at the age of 27 and continued to be amongst the best until his retirement. He made his Test debut on Boxing Day 2000 in a match between Australia and West Indies. Toffel was known for his accuracy and sublime decision-making and was famous amongst the players and experts. The Australian has officiated 74 Tests, 174 ODIs, 34 T20s, and was the youngest to reach 100 ODIs at the age of 36. But he had to wait until the 2011 World Cup to officiate the final of the famous competition. Due to Australia's dominance in previous editions, Toffel shockingly retired in 2012 at just the age of 41 but took on a new challenge as ICC's umpire performance and training manager, number 03 Billy Bowden. We all know him and we all love him, the ever-entertaining Billy Bowden. The Kiwi umpire is famous for his dancing signals to indicate 4 and 6. And his famous crooked finger to adjudge a batsman out became so famous that he featured in an advertisement during the 2011 World Cup. Bowden made his ODI debut in 1995 during New Zealand vs Sri Lanka game at Hamilton. He also became part of ICC's very first elite panel in 2002 and was a regular in almost every ICC tournament for the next decade or so. The New Zealander retired in 2016 with 84 Tests, 200 ODIs, and 24 T20s under his belt. But his unique umpiring style will stay in the minds of cricket fans forever. How can we ever forget that he once showed a red card to Glenn McGrath on the cricket field? Number 02 Steve Buckner. Indians don't like him a lot for apparently incorrectly giving marching orders to Sachin Tendulkar on more than one occasion. And above all, his involvement in the infamous Monkey Gate during India's tour of Australia in 2008. But take nothing away from Steve Buckner, who has had a fantastic 20-year career in umpiring. The Jamaican will go down as one of the finest umpires in cricket without a doubt. Buckner made his international debut in 1989 and in his career of 2 decades, he became the first umpire to stand in 100 tests. The Jamaican currently holds the record for most tests officiated as well. He has also officiated 208 ODIs and 130 tests. But his most unique record has to be the 5 consecutive World Cup finals from 1992 to 2007. Buckner has received the ICC Bronze and Golden Bales Award and Order of Jamaica. Fun fact, Buckner has also officiated a football game as a FIFA referee back in 1988, a World Cup qualifier between El Salvador and the Netherlands Antilles. Number 01 David Shepherd, another legendary name in the umpiring world. David Shepherd was a fine batsman during his time. The Englishman has scored 10,000+ runs in first-class cricket. After retiring as a player in 1979, Shepherd turned to the umpire and quickly became a part of the 1983 World Cup. The Englishman made his Test debut in 1985 during the Ashes in England. In his 22-year career, Shepherd officiated 92 Tests and 172 ODIs. Shepherd was the first umpire to stand in for the matches of all Test-playing nations. Shepherd officiated in 3 straight World Cup finals from 1996 to 2003, famous for his habit of lifting 1 foot off the ground whenever the score reached 111. Shepherd's Nelson was considered unlucky for the batting side. A cheerful character on the field, Shepherd died of lung cancer in 2009. But he left a mark on cricket umpiring. ICC decided to name the award for the best umpire after him, the David Shepherd Trophy,